let me continue with that. And the Most High said, what? When you set your nest among the stars, that's when he's gonna begin to bring you down. All right? Which the space program was when? The space program was like the 69, I believe, right? It was 1969. That was the space program, man. When these Edomites went up into the stars. So it's describing these Edomites to a T exactly what they would do, man. All right? And that's exactly what they did. And this is how we're able to put the pieces together of who the Israelites are and who the Edomites are, man. All right? It's all because of prophecy, man. All right? And the secular history which lines up with prophecy. Okay? Continue with that. Okay, this is verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen until they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some greening grapes? How are the things that... how art thou cut off? Let me read that again. Let me start up from the top. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? All right. Would they not have left some greening? Would they not have stolen until they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? All right. Which means that Esau is going to be completely cut off, man. All right. These Edomites are going to be completely wiped out of existence, man, from the planet Earth, man. All right. Which that's what that's going into, man. All right. There's not going to be one. There's not going to be any remaining, which is what Obadiah 1:18. Okay. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him, man. All right, which is going into the people who actually who make money off of America. All right, because America is a consumer-based country, man. All right, America doesn't export things, man. They import things. Okay, so that's what it's getting into, man. The fact that America is a consumer-based country. All right, because that's what when I speak. The reason why America or Babylon the Great is synonymous with Edom, which you know the book of Obadiah was written as a judgment for Edom, all right, is because that's the head city of Edom, man. Just like Basra was the head city of Edom back then, America is the head city of these Edomites right now, okay? Just because you Israelites dwell in America doesn't mean that that's your system or your country at the present time, all right? These Edomites stole that land, all right? From the Native Americans. They stole that land, all right, and they claim that as their own. So that's why we say that's the main city of Edom, all right. Let me continue with that. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau, man. All right, so the Most High is going to actually destroy the wise men out of Edom, man. All right, he's going to destroy the wise men out of Edom, which means that they're not going to know what's going on, man. All right, they're going to be in a confused state. All right, which that goes into a prophecy where it says, "Sit down on the ground," talking about Babylon the Great. Hold on, let me get into that. Because this is all going into Babylon, huh? This is all going into the daughter of Babylon, I should say. Excuse me. All right, these Edomites. All right. Because the Most High is gonna lift up a standard against the Edomites real soon. Okay? And with the destruction of Babylon, that's gonna bring in the new kingdom, man. This present wicked ruler, all right, which are the Edomites, but the main city that they use to rule is America, man. All right. This is Isaiah 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see, lift thee up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. Talking about the angels, man. All right. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. All right, which is getting into what? Armageddon, getting into the valley of Jehoshaphat, right? Which they're getting gathered together right now, man, in that land, okay, in the Middle East area, man, right? Which they're getting gathered together, right, for the so-called oil and the rest of the natural resources of that area, but they're getting gathered for the Lord's purpose, man, for the Most High's purpose, man, all right, to bring together that final war, man, that World War III, all right, which the bulk of the armies will be in the Middle East, man, all right, that's where the fight will be, man, all in the Middle East, all right. Mustereth the host of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Which is talking about what? The intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. Those ICBM missiles. All right, that's what's gonna come from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth, man. It's the ICBM missiles, man. All right. All right, because what? Even the North Koreans said what? Now their missiles can reach America. All right, because that's what the missiles were created to do, man. They were created to go from one end of the earth to another end of the earth, man. All right. All right, and that's how the land of Babylon, aka America, is gonna be destroyed, man. Okay, via the Russians, via the Chinese. All right, even with their own allies, is gonna start turning on America. All right. Because that's prophecy, man. All right? And they can't do nothing about it, man. The Rothschilds will be watching this, and they can't do anything about it. They can't stop it because it has to happen, man. All right? Most High's going to put it in their heart one way or another to make that World War III pop off, because they think they're going to rise from the ashes, so to speak, and be okay after that, man. Which they're not, all right? After that World War III, these Edomites, they're going, whichever ones are still alive, are going directly into slavery, all right? And the rest of these heathen are going directly into slavery under the Israelites that remain, all right? How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. All right? And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. All right? Because when they see the Most High, when they see the Most High destroy Babylon, right? Those nuclear missiles hitting Babylon, right? And that the whole land of America is completely disintegrated, all right? And they realize that's gonna be a great thing, man. These people are gonna see that, and they're actually gonna fear, man. They're gonna be amazed, and they're gonna fear that, man. All right? And it says what they watch from afar off, man. All right? Which basically goes into what their news stations. They're gonna capture that, okay, from afar off. Okay, and with that destruction, these people are gonna be amazed at that, man. All right, the fact that great city was brought down in 1 hour, man, because that's all it's gonna take for the nuclear missiles to wipe out America. It's only gonna take 1 hour, man. It's not going to take months and months and months. It's going to take 1 hour, man. As soon as those missiles go from that side of the earth to the other side of the earth, it takes 30 minutes, all right? So once it hits that land, with those 200 million missiles, that whole land of America is going to be destroyed, man, okay? And with that, that comes in the kingdom of heaven, man. That comes in, that comes with Yahweh Shai and the angels, all right, and the elect of Israel being raised up again and put back in rulership, okay? But before they do that, Babylon the Great has to be destroyed, man. Has to be completely wiped out, okay? Let me continue with that. This is verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. All right. So, for the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine, man. Because that's going into the day of the Lord, man. It says what? The day of the Lord shall be darkness and not light. Okay? It's going to be a very dark day, man. Once those missiles are shot, man, that's going to basically block out the sun and the moon and all those things from the land of America, man. All right? And from certain parts of this side of the world as well, I gather. Okay? But once that destruction comes, man, once that day comes when the destruction is on its way, that's going to be a very dark day, man. We know that, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get a Revelation.